Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So this is a question I ask myself a lot, and I thought that I would share my thoughts with you here. I know a lot of you people, that's terrible English. I know a lot of people watching are interested in maybe doing van life themselves, or they are already doing it. And this is just something that you need to think about. Is this sustainable? Is van life, is the way I live, especially for me, is this a sustainable lifestyle? So I'm going to share with you my thoughts. I believe there are 3 factors that I can control that are relevant. So the first one is income. This lifestyle is not free, and the way I do it, it's not cheap. So I need to have an income. I am 60 years old, so I am not currently officially on the old age pension. I take another 7 years to get to that. So I still need to generate my own income. And I do that in multiple ways. So first of all, I still work part-time as a bookkeeper, and that's all online. So that is the main source of my income at the moment, and that facilitates me able to travel around Australia and stay in beautiful places and still work. So that's the first one. The second one is I do have a YouTube channel, which does generate me some income. So that is kind of like my supplementary income. I look at it, and that kind of mostly goes away for future Brenna, when Brenna's no longer doing bookkeeping. So I do have plans for future Brenna, and Brenna now lives off of bookkeeping. I also have a website where at the moment I have my art up there, and I should let me show you this. I've just finished making some bookmarks to put up. I had so much fun making these, and I'll do another video showing you these. But yeah, I've got bookmarks. I've got some original art on canvas board, and art is new to me. I've just discovered it about 2 years ago, and I love it so much. And I've decided to sell it because I'm very prolific and I can't keep it all. And I've made bookmarks probably about 18 months ago. I made some bookmarks and I gave them to my friends and family. And then I'm like, well, I can't just keep making bookmarks. What am I going to do with them all? Anyway, so I've just made some, and I'm going to put them on the website to sell, and hopefully people enjoy them. I had a lot of fun making them, and hopefully the joy comes through in the bookmark. So that's a third source of income, will be selling art. And my biggest goal for that is to fund my art supplies. Really, that's what I want to do, is cover the cost of my art supplies with selling my art. At the moment, that's my whole goal. I do like art supplies, and they're not always cheap. So that's my goal with that. I have another way that I may be able to make money, which is 4th ways. I've written a book, and I will get that published this year. I know a lot of people are waiting. I've been talking about it for a long time. But I have learnt that I can only do so much at once, and this last quarter I've been focusing on getting the website up, and I've done that. So that'll be my different sources of income. Obviously, if I get to retirement age and there's still money, I can get an old age pension. But you need to think about income, and once you've got your income, then the next important thing is you need to have a budget. So you need to know that you can live within your means, that you can live on that income. It's really important. Other words, it's not sustainable. Those are the 2 biggest factors, income and budget. That's the only way you're going to be able to keep going. I do a tight budget, and if you're interested, I do keep a track of all my expenses, and I made a video every year listing all my expenses. So I'll try and put a link to the playlist for that below. And I've also done a few videos on how I budget and how you can do a budget if you're not sure how to do it. But it's really important that you have a budget and you know where your money's going, and that you aren't living beyond your means, that you're not going into debt, because that's not sustainable. The third thing I believe to make a living in a van sustainable is your health. I've met a lot of people on the road that they would be older than me. I would say late 60s, between late 60s to 80s, and their health is declining, and they're struggling to do the physical things, just even stepping in and out of a van or a caravan, and just able to do the things that are involved, like filling up your water jug and things like that. So health is really, really important. It's always been important to me my whole life, and I do a lot of things to stay healthy. I feel that it's always constantly evolving. Science is always changing regarding health. I'm changing. I'm 60 years old. I'm now menopausal. My body is changing. My hormones have changed. My muscle is deteriorating more rapidly. I need to do things differently now than I did in my 20s to maintain my health. I have to eat differently, work out differently. Sleep is my biggest priority. I really need good sleep, and then it's nutrition. So that's it. I believe they are the 3 things, I can't get that thing to stay down, 3 things that make this lifestyle sustainable. So think about it on your end. Have you thought about an income? Have you thought about your expenses, your budget, and your health? How is your health? You have a lot of control over that, a lot more than people want to think they do. And that, if you take care of those 3 things, then I don't see why I can't live this lifestyle for as long as I want. I can't control external factors that go on in the world. I'm not going to pretend I can, and I'm not going to worry about them. If things happen, I'll deal with them as they happen. But I'm going to worry about what's in my control. All right, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. And if you're interested, first of all, if you're still here, I was going to do this on another video, but I'm going to do it for you now. If you're still here, that means you're one of the 33% that watch to the end of the video, and I've got a surprise for you. The website is live. You can go in and have a look. I'll put it here. All right, it's brennalivingjoyfully.com. And let me quickly tell you what's going on the website. So first of all, there is art for sale, and by the time you watch this video, hopefully the bookmarks are on there. I've also done some other ones like this, so hopefully the bookmarks are on there, but there is art for sale. Also, when you first log on, there's a pop-up that will ask for your email and to subscribe. Please do that, because I'm going to use that email to send out a newsletter periodically, and that newsletter will announce when I put up new art. It's going to announce meetups, any events I'm going to hold, things like that. Things are changing for me. Things are changing immensely. There's also a weekly blog going on there. I have done my first one. You'll see it is there. So please go check it out. I will announce it to everybody else on the next video, but I'm going to let all these special, wonderful people that always stay to the end, I'm going to let you in on it first, okay? So please go check it out. It's very basic, but I did it all myself, and I'm really proud of that. You can do things yourself. All right, I'm going to go. And thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye.